Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling, Coorie Doon a day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling, Coorie Doon a day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling, Coorie Doon a day. Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, Coorie Doon, my darling, Coorie Doon a day. Oh, let's all have that sigh together. And again. Welcome back to Let's Sing. Let's Sing, virtual Let's Sing. Just have a stretch and a yawn. Oh, you know how it goes. Oh, it's good any time of the day, that, isn't it? Oh, it's really good. So just feel like you're stretching up just one hand and stretch it with the other. And then we're going to stretch it out with one. Really stretch and out with the other. Ooh. And then out to the side with one and out to the side with the other. And then we're going to stretch down and down with the other one. So we're going to go up, up, forward, forward, side, side, down, down. Ooh, and then just have a little shake. Let your fingers go. Let your lips go, and elbows and shoulders. That's great. Now a nice slow shoulder roll, and we're rolling back away from the direction they've probably been hunched in. So it's up, back, and down. And we're all hunching our shoulders, whether it's screens or it's just sitting on the sofa. A nice backward shoulder roll will help reset that for you. And check you're still breathing. Okay. Now I'm going to have to take my jumper off, I think. I've warmed up now. It's a bit cold in my flat today. Okay, give yourself a hug then. And breathe into that. You'll feel that little stretch in the back. Yeah, so you'll notice I'm sort of rocking a little bit. Just keep moving. It's about not being locked. It's feeling a little bit of dynamic movement in there. Breathe into your back. Enjoy that hug. Got to get our hug somewhere, don't we? That's good. And then we're going to open our arms and then we're going to cross the other arm in front. Now this will feel weird. Whatever arm was not your dominant one, and you're going to do the same. So you're breathing into your back and letting it out. And again, breathing into your back and letting it out. Lovely. Now we're going to do an upside down coffee press. So we're going to let our hands go up like that. But I'm going to stretch them out to the side. What I'll do is I'll show you one of them. So it's going to go and release. So it's as if you're pushing the coffee press up when we're breathing out, and then you're just letting it release and float back down. So I'm going to move this back actually so you can see me better. How's that? Or a bit better. So there's one hand. Both my hands are out. So put your arms out to the side like bird wings. So we're going and let go. Lovely. Pressing the French press and letting it go. Lovely. So we can do that on a hey. So you're still doing that movement with your hands. Hey. it go. Hey. One more, stop if you're getting dizzy. Hey. Lovely. Ooh, I'll bring you back in again. Ooh. That was expertly done, wasn't it? Okay, where are we at? We need to do something with our tongue. So we're going to stretch all of in here, and we're going to do that by sticking our tongues out. It's a great look. Your nose, ear, other ear, nose, chin, nose, chin, ear, nose, ear, chin, nose, hair. I hope you did that. You didn't just sit and watch me. Deary me. Okay. But it's good. It stretches all in here because of where the tongue attaches to it. Comes round and under here. So you're just going to give you a little squidge of your muscle under here. It's the biggest tongue attachment bit. So you'll notice I've got to not smile for a second. Just let that jaw relax. Yeah, nice bit of a squidge. Lovely. And then we're just going to do a little squidge here. Again, just as relaxed as your jaw can be. That's lovely. Lovely. So we're going to do a Z sound. So just a Z. Try that. Z. Like a little mountain in the middle, and again. Z. Well, it's not a mountain, it's a hill, isn't it, really? That's like North Berwick Law. Z. Once more. Z. Lovely. And then the opposite, if North Berwick Law was a hole. Z. And again. Lovely. And then we're just going to go z, 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 as if we were saying, oh, goodness me, the sun's shining. Z, 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 and I'm stuck in the bloody house. Z, 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 z. Oh, I'd better go out. I can go out into the garden. Z, 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 if I'm lucky. Okay. So let's just z, 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 and give it as much z on every note as you can. Z, 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 a tiny bit higher one. Z, 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 one more. Z, 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 z. Lovely. Now there's a little round, it's Wild Geese Go Flying Along, and I know lots of you will remember this. I'm just going to do it a line at a time. Wild geese go, wild geese go, wild geese go, flying along, flying along, flying along. So those two together. Wild geese go flying along. And again. Wild geese go flying along. Flying along, flying along. So there's 3 flying alongs. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. And again, wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. And that's got 3 beats, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Now that's a round, and since you can't hear each other singing, what you're going to aim to do is sing on a delay from me. So I'll go, wild geese go, and then that's where you come in. So you'll hear, wild geese go, wild geese go. So on my first flying along, you're singing wild geese go. So you should get 2-part harmony with me. Good luck. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Wild geese go flying along, flying along, flying along. Tip top. Okay, now it's the pirates. It's the pirate warm up. Let me wedge the older. Look at this parrot. It's got amazing wings. It's the pirate warm up. We've done this before, but not for a little while. Is that you stable there? There we go. And it goes, when I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards and over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to warm me tum, a pirate's life for me. Okay. When I was one, I sucked my thumb. That line changes each time, but it's the same tune. When I was one, I sucked my thumb. And again, when I was one, I sucked my thumb. It's a terrible rhyme, isn't it? The day I went to sea. The day I went to sea. When I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. Again, when I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me. When I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, when I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going now this way, that way, forwards and backwards. So just try that. This way, that way, forwards and backwards. Okay, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards. And again, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards and over the Irish Sea. We're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards and over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to warm me tum. A bottle of rum to warm me tum, a pirate's life for me. War. I've got a hook there, obviously, being a Peter Pan fan. War. Okay. Come on, parrot. It's tricky with the dancing, isn't it? Okay. Well, good luck to the parrot. When I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards and over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to warm me tum, a pirate's life for me. War. Okay, so when I was 2, we just need something that rhymes. When I was 2, I dropped my shoe. When I was 2, I dropped my shoe the day I went to sea. I climbed aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards and over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to warm me tum, a pirate's life for me. Ooh-ah. Now, your challenge, of course, for next week is to come up with some other rhymes. So when I was 1, when I was 2, when I was 3, when I was 4, when I was 5, we're going to go all the way up to 6. Unless you've got some exciting ones, we can jump to 1,000,000 if you can think of a good one for that, or 1,000. And me and the parrot, we'll sing them next week. Okay. Warmed up? I should hope so. Now we've got the ever exciting Mr. Miller, and it was a request from Ian and Rosemary, so I hope you enjoy it. I've got my instruments out, so enjoy this. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone Mr. and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it over the land. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba do ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba do. Everybody loves Saturday night. Everybody loves Saturday night. Everybody, 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 everybody loves Saturday night. Now we're singing this again because had 2 brilliant suggestions. Ian and Rosemary suggested Everybody Loves our NHS, Don't We Just? And Alison suggested Everybody Loves Catherine's Cakes. Catherine, we're clearly missing your baking. So we'll have the NHS first. Everybody loves our NHS. Everybody loves our NHS. Everybody, 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 everybody loves our NHS. Oh, I think we need to do that again. In fact, we need to clap in time, don't we? Because we're clapping for the NHS on Thursday nights, some of us. If you want to join in 8 o'clock on a Thursday night, poke your head out the window or step out the front door and give them a good old cheer. It's quite heart-lifting. Let's do it now. Let's have a clap now. Everybody loves our NHS. Everybody loves our NHS. Everybody, 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 everybody loves our NHS. Okay, and we've of course got Everybody Loves Catherine's Cakes. My mouth's watering. Everybody loves Catherine's Cakes. Everybody loves Catherine's Cakes. Everybody, 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 everybody loves Catherine's Cakes. Saturday night then. Everybody loves Saturday night. Everybody loves Saturday night. Everybody, 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 everybody loves Saturday night. Okay, now how fancy are we feeling? Because this song, I maybe said when we first sung this a couple of weeks ago, that this song was originally from Nigeria. It was a Highlife song, a party song of the 1940s. And so the original words in Yoruba are Baba, Babo, Waro, Faro. Some words you can only remember when you're singing. So Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. You know what that one is. So it's the same tune. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Should we try? It's quite nice in Yoruba. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Once more. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. And it's just Babo, Waro in the middle bit. Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Babo, Waro, Faro. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Babo, Waro. Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. One more. Babo, Waro, Faro. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Babo, Waro, Faro, Saturday. Great stuff. Okay, so we've got a birthday greeting. Jane, whose mum is staying with her just now, Joan, who I sent a picture of them with what did you have? I think you had mangoes, pineapples and bananas. You were maybe missing the kiwi fruits that first week that we did mango. So happy birthday, Joan, and we're going to serenade you from afar. You won't be able to hear it, but we're all doing it. So this is our traditional 17th century birthday song. We wish you a very happy birthday, a joyful and celebrated birthday to you, dear Joan. We wish you a happy day with lots of singing. We wish you a very happy birthday, a joyful and celebrated birthday to you, dear Joan. We wish you a happy day with lots of singing. We wish you a very happy birthday, a joyful and celebrated birthday to you, dear Joan. We wish you a happy day with lots of singing. Hello, this one's going out to Helen and Dan. I hope you can have a bit of a dance and sing along. It is, of course, Fly Me to the Moon. Okay, I've just got a little message for you now.
Hello, my friend Penny asked me to wish you a happy Easter. I'm sorry I didn't wish you a happy Easter last week. I was very busy wrapping and hiding eggs for the children. So I hope you had a lovely Easter and happy Easter.
Okay, this is a special request from Jan. This is the Fisherman's Night song. Now, we have sung it before, but not for a wee while, so I'm just going to remind you of the tune. I'll put the lyrics for this one up. It's even more pertinent than you might have remembered it being, Jan, because the last line of the whole song says, "And we will all sing together, divided no more." So, yeah, you can have a wee greet at the end if you like, thinking of that moment when it comes. But for now, this is the tune. In the calm hour of evening, in the calm hour of evening, in the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow. So in the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow. And again, in the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow. Once more, in the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow. To their rocks on the island and cry as they go. To their rocks on the island and cry as they go. To their rocks on the island and cry as they go. Once more, to their rocks on the island and cry as they go. So in the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow, to their rocks on the island and cry as they go. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow, to their rocks on the island and cry as they go. Let's try that again. In the calm hour of evening. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow, to their rocks on the island and cry as they go. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. So the way to remember this, the words of this, is to get the image in your head, and lots of you live along the headland, so you can imagine you're looking back in on yourselves. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. Begin to twinkle in the gloom. Just try that. Begin to twinkle in the gloom. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. And again, from each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. So let's just try. To their rocks on the island and cry as they go. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. So we've got the seagulls going to their rocks on the island. To their rocks on the island and cry as they go. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. You can go all the way back to the beginning. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow, to their rocks on the island and cry as they go. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom. So we'll start with the calm hour of evening. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow to their rocks on the island and cry as they go from each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom, and a pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room, and a pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room, and a pale cold world dwindles, and a pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room, and again, and a pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom, and the pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room. From each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom, and a pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room. Sorry, that's me misleading you. It wouldn't be our usual session if I didn't mislead you once or twice, would it? Let's take it from the top. In the calm hour of evening. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow to their rocks on the island and cry as they go from each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom, and the pale cold world dwindles to a warm quiet room. Now put the link to the lyrics in the little box under this video, but there's one more verse. Let us sit by the fireside and remember our friends. Each day ends in darkness, but hope never ends. When the last shoal is taken and the last boat comes to shore, we will all sing together, divided no more. So let's try that. Let us sit by the fireside and remember our friends. Oh, sorry, I always get the tune for this bit wrong. In the calm, let us sit by the fireside and remember our friends. Each day ends in darkness, but hope never ends. When the last shoal is taken and the last boat comes to shore. When the last shoal is taken and the last boat comes to shore, we will all sing together. We will all sing together, divided no more. Let us sit by the fireside and remember our friends. Each day ends in darkness, each day ends in darkness, but hope never ends. When the last shoal is taken, when the last shoal is taken and the last boat comes to shore, we will all sing together, divided no more. Okay, so we're going to try that in the calm hour of evening from the top. We'll do verse 1, verse 2, and then verse 1 again. In the calm hour of evening, when the seagulls fly slow to their rocks on the island and cry as they go from each house on the headland, lights begin to twinkle in the gloom, and the pale cold world dwindles to a warm That's a nice choice, Jan. Really nice choice. And before we finish, I had a couple of suggestions for Mama Don't Allow. And of course, Dougie couldn't resist suggesting the triangle. Do you remember his triangle from the orchestra song? Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna clang that triangle anyhow. Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. Clang, and again. Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. Clang, cling. Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. Cling, clang, cling. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna clang that triangle anyhow. Mama don't allow no triangle clanging round here. So I thought we should have another percussive one. I thought we should have a bass drum thumping. Mama don't allow no bass drum thumping round here. Thump, thump, thump. Mama don't allow no bass drum thumping round here. Thump, thump, thump. We don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna thump that bass drum anyhow. Mama don't allow no bass drum thumping round here. Thump, thump, thump. Now, we didn't have any other instruments sent in, so you have to have a think this week and see what you want to send in. Obviously, we've had a show and tell with Mr. Miller this week. So what did we have? I had my saxophone out, my trumpet, and my clarinet. So maybe you fancy one of those. But send in some ideas, and we'll have a go next week. And I thought we would finish just with the chorus of "Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more." That's it. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. Two more. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. One more. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. All right, have a good week, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Oh, no, what am I doing? I've forgotten to do the Mingulay boat song. Goodness me. Goodness me. Right, you got your oars ready. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Now we're just going to have a slightly relaxing one. So see if you can let your shoulders go, even if you're rowing, nice and relaxed. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head around now, all together. Here you go, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. And just breathe. Lovely. Now it's time to say have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. See ya.